Okay.
So that would be it.
Okay, Fernando, what is a word that you like from there that you maybe could use in this description? If you were going to have to add some description to Sabrina eating spaghetti dinner, right? What word just on that page stands out to you like, oh, I could use this word? Sweet. Okay. All right. What maybe would you describe as sweet? Maybe the cheese could have a sweet taste to it. Okay. Maybe the tomatoes even, right? Asian. Cuisine. Okay, Italian cuisine. So giving a geographic type description of the meal. Nicole, what would you add?
Cheesy.
Cheesy. I mean, that's a great one. Aubriana.
Oily.
Oily even. All right. Steven, what could you use?
Tasty.
Tasty. Miles? Gluten, right? That's huge right now with everyone that has a lot of allergies to different foods or sensitivities.
Messy.
Messy. Eden?
Savory.
Savory. Adam?
Thick. Like the noodle.
Thick. Okay, good.
Jiggly.
Jiggly. Ooh, interesting.
Mouth-watering.
Mouth-watering. Garlicky and
Layered.
layered, right? So we can use any of those words to apply towards our writing. I want to show you an actual description from a cookbook that I got from my house. Right, it's Paula Dean's Southern Cooking Bible. All right, so Paula Dean. And I went ahead and put it up here for you. It's the recipe for the smoky Southern spaghetti carbonara. This dish has got everything I love right there in one bowl. That smoky flavor of good, crispy bacon, combined with a wonderful, cheesy, creamy sauce, and just the right amount of hot sauce to slap some sense into your taste buds. It's the kind of dish that will make you stand up and holler a big thank you to the cook. All right? And so you can just hear her in her southern drawl saying that. But she's telling us in her description of her own recipe for this dish some really great sensory detail and figurative language. So what do you see in her description of her dish? Julia, can you point something out? Okay, with what? Okay, slap some sense into your taste buds, right?
Hyperbole will make you stand up and holler a big thank you to the cook.
Okay, all right. What about some other type of figurative language there? There's one in particular that I'm thinking of. Oh, never mind. Okay. Sorry. I thought you whispered it. Okay, well, let's think about what is a metaphor or simile? Comparing, right? Is there any comparison there? Not that I saw.
No.
Okay, so it's not that. What else is there with? We said personification, we've said hyperbole. What else? All right, that's not figurative language, right? I see two of them actually.
Figurative language.
Onomatopoeia. What words are onomatopoeias here? Holler is one of them. What's the second one? Slap, right? Slap, an onomatopoeia. Just in a simple description, right? Sometimes we overlook that when we think of the figurative language. But anyway, so that's actually printed in a recipe book. You also have a copy of Shel Silverstein's poem in front of you. The Sarah Cynthia Sylvia Stout would not take the garbage out. And I gave you a copy of that only because he does such a great job of using some description. Now he's talking about garbage, that's part of the theme here, and so the descriptions of food here are not good. They're
would not take the garbage out. Can I give you a copy of that only because
okay. All right. Sarah, Cynthia, Sylvia Stout. Siri's gonna come back on. All right. If you take a look in the first half of it, right? That's the left side. In the middle there, it says coffee grounds, potato peelings, brown bananas, rotten peas, chunks of sour cottage cheese. It filled the can, it covered the floor, it cracked the window and blocked the door. With bacon rinds and chicken bones, dripping ends of ice cream cones. Prune pits, peach pits, orange peel, gloppy glumps of cold oatmeal. Pizza crust and withered greens, soggy beans, and tangerines. Crust of black burned buttered toast. Gristly bits of beefy roasts. All right, so even in his description of the food there, he gives a lot of adjectives that can help us imagine what that looks like. Right? So, as a group, I'm going to have you write a description of an item of food. And I don't want to show the other groups the images because I want us to see if we can recreate the image with just our words. So, each group is going to get one. And you can use your yellow packet to look up words that you would use in describing them. There you go. All right, so go ahead and take a second to look at your picture. All right, go ahead and decide what it is because it's just a picture, right? And I'd like you, all right, give me your attention for just 1 second. I'd like you to write a description of this dish, okay? And you can just write it in the sense of this is what you ate for dinner last night. Like our example, last night Sabrina ate. Well, instead of the spaghetti dinner, you can use this instead. This is the dish that she ate, okay? So you're going to use your yellow packet, and as a group, you're going to come up with what are the best descriptions, what's the figurative language maybe that you'd like to use, and I'm going to give you a couple of minutes to write that description, okay? Get started. It's made batter. Right. It's not batter. So the batter is when you actually put something around an object or an item with something, right? Like dip it, like fried chicken, for instance. That's in a batter, and then you fry it. Think about senses, right? You want to think about what is the speed? All right, right. Okay, so how is it going to water? I want mine to water.
it's sour?
So much cheese and makes you tell
Yeah, the crust.
so
No cheese.
I mean, that's exactly right. So like, I mean,
My kids write that before. It's not missing to
right,
be
six
it.
potatoes. Like to me, it's probably
I take it all.
Adam, I heard what you just said. Now I know what you guys have.
I did mine differently.
No, I don't want to.
I'm talking about chicken.
You guys have. I know what they have.
Alright, so like, see now you're gonna link this, right, and the description is here, this is second from last time. What are y'all ready? Yeah, see.
Adam, what do you guys have pizza right here?
Huh?
You have a
I'll have my chicken.
That means.
The fried chicken.
What's the word that we
Sticky
say?
and sweet.
You're lying.
Yeah. Like, is it sticky and sweet?
We
put three together on the first.
It's like three tacos. Garlic.
The buttery, crispy, buttery, no. I can crispy, crust, melting in my mouth.
Oh, how much water makes that
No, it's this
Something around.
What if you put the crispy, buttery, what'd you do?
Where's
Some
No, in her mouth, Sarah.
Yeah.
which actually that has
This is
oily, it has an oily.
Write it like that.
Oily.
How are we doing so? Good. Soft, yeah.
What is that?